Namaste, my galactic family. This is Asim, Mohrephoh from Pleiadian consciousness here for you. I love you, my galactic family. I love you. I adore you. My galactic family, I would like to answer one question from one brother, because I mentioned before a few times about sugars, anything sweet, or alcohol. You have to understand, my galactic family, that from very young age, the negative frequency, the dark frequency of three-dimensional reality, hypnosis, did everything so you be carbon-based being in this three-dimensional reality. Because if you have more carbon frequency in your vessel, in your frequency of your consciousness, what happens, you vibrating on such a frequency that is very easy for them, for those few little ones, to hypnotize you. That's how it goes, my galactic family. You have to become crystalline being. Yes, my galactic family, of course. From 10 hertz to 40 hertz, we have three-dimensional frequency. The border between 39 and 40, that's fifth dimensional frequency. 40 hertz and 100 hertz, that's fifth dimensional frequency consciousness, my galactic family. And from 100 to 200 hertz, that's 6D. Sixth dimensional frequency, what happens, it's more like quasi-physical, my galactic family. What I'm referring to, my galactic family, is very important to avoid sugars and alcohol at any cost, my galactic family. Why? Because from very young age you can see, first thing you see in a cash register when you're at the store, for example, when you're a kid, what do you see? You see sweets all over the place, right? On your height. If children come to the store, what they can only see toys and candies and sugar. So we've been fed for sugar since very young age. And later on, you grow up, so you're on a height of alcohol and cigarettes, for example. So they're doing everything to keep you in a carbon-based frequency. Avoiding sugar, avoiding alcohol, gives you such a frequency that it's very easy for you, with your laughter, with your happiness inside of you, with being now in a moment, and have a more crystalline frequency vehicle, for example, my galactic family, gives you that expansion of clarity, expansion of asking, curiosity. Fifth dimensional frequency is based on curiosity. We will become very curious beings, and by curiosity, the heart space will be amplified. Why? Because only you have to be in your heart space to be curious. The evil ones, they're not curious. They are on a frequency of controlling. They have curiosity, controlling curiosity, but they're missing the big picture, My galactic family, the proof of this is, if you want to prove that sugar and alcohol does this, because alcohol is sugar, yes, of course. My galactic family, take any kind of acid. If you can take any kind of acid and you put sugar in any kind of acid, you're going to put sugar, it will amplify in very high speed and will become carbon. When you put sugar into acid, it becomes carbon. You can type this on YouTube and you can see for yourself that I'm telling you the truth, my galactic family. Why is so important? Because in your vehicle, in your stomach, you have acid, yes? So if you put it in your stomach and you have acid in your stomach, you download sugar frequency into the vessel, into your stomach. If you put sugar into your stomach, you create carbon inside of your stomach. So you become more carbon-based being. And our job is to be crystalline frequency being. Why is very important? Like I mentioned before in Pleiadian Mohrephoh films, that the frequency 666, it's not evil frequency. It's the same like swastika. The symbolism of swastika is for good luck, for example, right? So, my galactic family, very, very important is to keep that frequency, on a very high frequency. I am Renegade member of Family of Light Systems Buster, available for altering systems of consciousness within Free Will Universe on call. My galactic family, like I mentioned before, it's three-dimensional reality is based on this number 666. And what that does, my galactic family, in your carbon atom, you have 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. So that's the frequency. Everybody's looking for that beast. No, it's not out there. It's the frequency of your consciousness. That's what happens. Please understand this, that the frequency, when you change from 666 frequency to 616, like I mentioned just now, my galactic family, that 6 neutrons, 6 protons, and 6 electrons are the frequency of three-dimensional frequency. And that frequency is very, very easy to hypnotize anybody. That's why this happens in three-dimensional reality. It's very, very important, my galactic family. So frequency is very important. Being in the now moment is very important. And be curious enough, my galactic family, be curious enough to always question everything. Make your second nature. Make it so strong, like it's going to be your second nature. I am so curious from the heart space. Because this will bring you to this kind of understanding that every being, everybody in three-dimensional reality, everybody in four-dimensional reality, and throughout the cosmos and throughout different parallel realities and different universes, parallel universes, that every being is your relative, it's your family. It's like meeting a new member of your family, my galactic family. That's what I'm referring. If you have this curiosity, you start loving everything, because you will be on that frequency. I want to understand more, because curiosity is the base of understanding and realization about more aspects, have more perspective. You will have broader perspective on different aspects. You have questions you never had before. And the questions you had before, they are already answered, because everything's inside of you, my galactic family. I love you so much, my galactic family. I love you so much. Avoid sugars, my galactic family. Alcohol. Ground your 6th and 7th chakra, my galactic family. I will stress this every time. Please look in every major religion, every holy book. They did just that. Plus meditation. But first do ground 6th and 7th chakra. It's very important, because you will align with gamma ray frequencies. Towards Middle East is the best. Wherever you are on a flat plane Gaia, look at a flat world map. Only flat world map is accurate, and look exactly which direction is Middle East, and do prostration towards Middle East. I'm telling you, because it's the strongest portal. Mecca is the strongest portal for gamma ray frequency. You ask any scientist, they know about this. So if you align your frequency, your vehicle, with gamma ray frequency, plus you will be very curious, you'll be in the now moment, that will bring you over 40 hertz frequency. And that's 5th dimensional frequency, because it's consciousness. We want to level frequency of our brain to 40 hertz. And if you're going to have over 41 hertz, you have consciousness of 5th dimensional being. And the mentality of it is, you are curious about everything. You love everything. You want to understand everything. You forgive everybody. But doesn't mean we're not going to expose those who did much harm in three-dimensional frequency. Because even if somebody's evil and we forgive them, still we have to tell them what they did. Because like this, we give them the chance to change. Like this, how are they going to change if they don't know who they are? Because remember, my galactic family, If the angels are born here with amnesia, the same with demons, they don't know. They think they're doing good. They think they're serving God. Even with their arrogance, even if they know what they're doing, still, we give them a choice of change because we have to expose them. Exposure of the dark side, they will reflect on themselves and they have a chance to change. But if they won't, it's up to their karma and what's going to happen. So please keep that in mind, my galactic family. Please, I see a lot of you sisters on a Facebook. You think you are a awakened being, and you're showing your vagina and you're showing yourself naked. You have no idea how big negative karma you're building for yourself. It's just beyond my words. I can't even mention. Also, the karma. Please cover yourselves, sisters. I'm telling you. Please be humble, because that's the power. That's the only power. When you show yourself naked, you just show how very, very weak you are and very scared you are. That's what you show. Because it takes the power to be humble. It's very easy to be arrogant, but the power takes strength and courage to be very, very humble. And that's pure love, my galactic family. I am Angel Asim. Namaste, my galactic family. I love you.